What is it about your hobby that keeps you coming all the way out here? Is it the freedom? Wandering in search of that perfect spot? You've made your own path through these hills. Tasted the fresh water of our lakes, our rivers. You've been on the water with friends at sunrise and helped the locals long past sunset. But you just keep coming back. At this spot, you got a pretty good idea what's lurking beneath the surface. But there's only one way to find out. Whether it's the one you write home about or the one that gets away, that feeling is what gets you hooked. That whether it's your first time or your 100th time, you never know what you're gonna catch until it's caught. Call of the Wild, the Angler.
How's everyone doing? There's no one watching yet, but we'll start. Let's go to Spain for carp. We'll go offline for now until someone joins the stream. I'm gonna go with a 3-aught. And well, first I gotta take their temperature. Just go 1. I'll do 1-aught. 1-aught. Boilies. And I think it's advantage. If you hear birds in the background, that's real life. There's a bunch of birds out now today. It's finally nice out. Anyone is watching, I think there is, you can join me, we can play together, I'll do whatever fish you want. Let's see here. Is let me just go get my temp sheet. Alright, I got my temp sheet. Here we go. So, let's see what it says. Yeah, we'll go right here. Throw out this, and then I forget what their temps are, so let me just throw out this. Let's see what happens here. Common carp is 57.7 to 60.3. It's nice out. You can hear all the birds chirping. There we go. see their temperature. I would talk more, but there's no one in here, so. I love the music when you're reeling it in. Here we go. So it's 50, 57. Okay. 60.3. That's a little bit too warm. So, if I just do this, just fast travel, row out, and then come back. Let's see. This should work. It should be the right temperature now. Yeah, you can hear the birds. Oh, I have allergies. Here we go. Fill this one in. And then if we're in the right temperature, I'll put a gold hook on. I think this is another, yeah, this is another mirror. Okay, we're in temperatures. That's good. Let's put on a 3-aught here. 3-aught boilies. And then this is what I do when there's a gold. I just put one. And when I want to get a diamond, what I'll do is I'll throw one here, one here, one here in a row. And that increases your chances to get a diamond. I don't know if you just heard it, but if you heard like a loud chirp, that was just a pheasant in the background. There's pheasants all over here where I live, so there's a pheasant somewhere close to my house right now. I'll be quiet so you can hear it. Just listen for it. While this is going on, let me peek out my window. I see a bunch of wasps flying in next to the window. If you hear screaming, that means I got stung. I don't see anywhere where they could have went. My head's out the window right now. The screen fell out. Yeah, there's a... And it's just... Oh, here we go. That means there's one yellow jacket somewhere. And... this... Yeah, this is just a gold. Nothing too big. So, this guy should come in pretty quick. Then after this, I'm probably going to try to get a diamond mirror catfish, honestly. I still don't have one of those guys. I've been lately on all of the games, like the Hunter, the Angler, Way the Hunter, Fishing Planet. I've been really disappointed with all of them. And Hunting Simulator. There has not been a new update to any of the games I've played in over 4 months, besides Way the Hunter, which they just released albino animals for. I think it was the Gems Box, Springbuck, and Sandbar Deer. But besides that, all the games have been lacking, and the Angler obviously shut down. So, yes, this is a good old gold. Trying to get this thing in quick, because I want to be able to get a dime. Also, you know what I could do? I'll probably go after pumpkin seed next. I'm definitely gonna do that, pumpkin seed. There we go. Here's the gold. 46. 62 is the temperature. That is actually too warm. So, speaking of that, I leveled up. I love that music. I think that's my favorite, like, music in the game. So, I'm probably just gonna do this again, because now that it's later, the later it gets, the cooler the temperatures, and that's what you want. That's what you're looking for when you're fishing. So I'm just gonna throw this out again, and throw this out. See if something bites on a 3-aught. And if I'm in the right temperature when I catch a gold, that means I gotta throw on a 4-aught, because most likely there's a dime sitting somewhere. There we go. Could be a diamond. You don't know. Or could be a Wells catfish. Nope, just a gold. Yep, just a gold. Not even smaller than the last one. It's just, we need the right temperature. If we get the right temperature, then I can put on a good old 4-aught. Most likely there's a dime here. There's the pheasant. Did you hear it? Did anyone hear the pheasant? There was just a pheasant in the background. There we go. Trying to get this thing in quicker, but they always fight hard. There you go, under 100 feet. Here we go. 25 foot. There we go. 61. 61. That is still too warm. But I would guess if we wait a little bit longer and then do that fast travel thing again, it'll be right in the temperature zone. So let's see here. Let's just see what I got going on with my Spain stats. These guys used to look so much better. I do not look, bleh, I do not like how they look now. They look like a, no offense, but they look like a clown. Their face, and they kind of like look like they're old because they got the weird spots now. They used to look pretty. And then common carp, mirror carp looks pretty good. These guys are beautiful. These guys look absolutely hideous. Good, good. I don't know what happened with the European eel, but they did something. These guys look great, great. Yeah, great, great. Okay, and not really realistic with these weird stripes that's going on. He's gonna do cannonball loop. This is probably what the fish look like when they're at the ocean and a wave hits. They're probably like this. They're probably just spinning. They're like, help me! They're spinning all over the place. They got nowhere to go. No idea what's going on. And then all of a sudden, boom! There's a pike following it or something. I'm kidding. Pike don't live in the ocean. What I meant is, barracuda. It's barracuda. This guy's blind. This guy's fat. Sorry, he's a little thick. And then this guy, he's a cannibalistic guy. Brown trout who was found trapped down a well in southern Andalusia, surviving only by eating his own parents and every single one of his brothers and sisters. So he ate pretty much everything. I'll do one more time traveling, and then it'll probably be good. There we go. Come on, temperature. I did not throw it that far, but okay, game. This game had so much potential. They could have done a lot. Those are some pretty birds. I'm turning my headlight. Oh, it was on. There's the pheasant. You hear the pheasant? There it was. It's not pheasant season yet, so I can't hunt. That's an airplane you hear. Oh my goodness, my nose. Something's going on with my headlamp. It's flickering a lot. Oh, 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 oh. It needs a new battery or something. Kidding. It doesn't have that in the game. wait for this. I did that too far. That's why they're not biting. It needs to be like right below me. Here we go. Now it's sinking down. Here we go. Could be a diamond, possibly. Nope, just a gold. Here we go. Gotta take its temperature, and then I'm gonna just leave a 3-aught on until I catch at least 3 golds, and then if it's the right temperature still, I'll put on a 4-aught. Hopefully something bites. I don't care about the cherry red. I'm using braided, so it's pretty hard to snap. Here we go, under 100 feet. Come on in. 80 foot. 70. 60. 50. Oh. I swear, it's like the headlamp isn't on. It's probably a glitch. There we go. Ooh, that was almost a diamond. Oh, it was pretty close. 59. That's in range. Okay. That's in range. Just keep using the 3-aught. You know what I may do? Get this. And this. And I'm gonna put a 4-aught hook on. Oh, my 4-aught's already taken. What was I using the 4-aught for? Oh, yeah. For salmon. And then boilies. And we're just gonna let it set. Here we go. The only thing that could bite this is a Diamond Wells catfish or a Diamond Common carp. One of the two. And I've gotten both of them out of this location. So, let's see what happens. I don't know what's going on with the birds out there. Come on, temperature. I think a bee just flew into the room. Nothing. I'm just gonna let it sit there. Nothing. We'll say it is pretty medium. Okay, let's see. Let's exit out of this map and let's try to go on Golden Ridge and try to get something going on here. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. What's some fish that I haven't caught a diamond of yet that is somewhat fun to catch? Let's see here. Largemouth, I've caught a million of these things. I'm never gonna get a diamond. Don't like him. Don't like him. Okay. Not really anything. Lake trout's pretty fun, but rainbow trout. And there's brook trout. I don't know. Never even noticed there was a ladder here. That's the same sound from Call of Wild, the hunter. I just heard it. That's the same sound from the hunter Call of Wild. Hear that? I can tell you for sure. That's the same exact sound. Here's all. Oh wow. Okay. These are the newer boats, and I guess they were in the game before we even knew. That's pretty cool. Let me just explore. What's this? Oh, it's a fish hatchery. There's a bucket. Oh, it's a sandbox. That's pretty cool. Looks pretty detailed too. I didn't even notice you could see your feet when you crouch. I didn't even notice you could do that. Look at my fish flops. Look at those things. That's pretty cool. And here's a swing set. Yeah, I have a feeling there'd be no physics.
Why make a deal with the devil when there's a hell of a deal right here?
That's America right there.
Laters!
See that? Oh, it's actually moving. That's also the same sound from the hunter. It's definitely America. Oh, look at a plane. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that. Right there. I'm going to take a photo. That's awesome. That's cool.
Rods. We sell them.
Oh, there's another
Catch
flag.
you later then.
Oh, there's the plane. Wow, the plane vanishes quick. It's another flag. What's this say? 9 Peaks Homes, the house rings. Wall map. Okay, that's pretty cool. What's the danger? Moderate. For me, it's very high right now. There's those mountains. Let's see. That's the hatchery. I've never really even seen back here. Looks like a woodshed. That's where you cut stuff. Oh, look, there's a actual detailed saw. Some flowers. Some wood. Some nets. What's that? Oars, okay. Lit campfire. Here's this bridge. I like this bridge. Man, this game had so much potential. So the snowy peaks are out of the map. That gives you an idea how big the map is, honestly. I kind of want to climb that mountain. Let's start climbing it. Let's go. Let's do it. Climb this one. We'll start right here. We'll end this stream when we get to the top, because I'm starting to get a little tired. Okay, let's see. Can we get up from here? This is our spot where we need to get up, pretty much. Okay, let's see. You can climb pretty steep in this game. I don't think that's steep, though, so. It's not like the Hunter where you fall off the wall. You actually have pretty decent track. See what I mean? Like, we're climbing up pretty steep right now. In the Hunter, you'd fall right off of this. Let's see. We might be able to split it right here. Yep. I like this climbing method a lot more. Like, I know this is impossible, technically. Well, it's not impossible, but it'd be really hard. In the Hunter, you'd fall off, but you don't fall off in this game. Like, this is stuff that I've never seen before, this area. And this is what I love about the game. You could go wherever you want. You don't need to fish. You can walk. You can explore the views. Yeah, we're making our way up. I think after this I'm probably gonna... Look at that. Let's go all the way up. I would fish with someone, but... I know I'm offline, but there's no one in my stream to fish with, so... I'm hoping if... I wish I had a PC so I could play with Darth on Fishing Planet, but... I don't really need it, because I already have this. Ooh, that's gonna be hard to climb up. We're gonna try it anyway. Look at that, it's so pretty. Let's see if we can spot an airplane or something. Okay, come on. Oh, that was almost bad. Okay, how can we get up this? I say I'm just gonna wing it, try to go up here. Wow, that's a... Here we go. Maybe we defy physics here. Maybe we just go right up it. Can we do this? Watch us. If we can get up this, and then we turn. Yes. Oh my goodness, this is gonna work. This might actually work. If we can climb. Yep. It worked. It actually worked. There's that. We don't gotta go near that. And then look at the view. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. And where's the desert area? Because I want to see if I can see that. Okay, far that way. I think if you want to see that, I think you gotta go to the next mountain range over, which is this guy over here. So maybe I'll climb that one next time. I want to get over here to the peak right there and look down on the lodge and stuff. Oh, what was that? A little glitch? Oh, uh-oh. Up. There we go. Jump. Even the rocks are like detailed. Here we go. Here's one of the peaks. There's the little trout lake that I always go to. There's that over there. Another thing, I know this sounds stupid, but I really wish they added like weather features, like it could rain or snow on certain maps. I know that would have been hard to do, but it would have added a lot of realism and it would have been cool because the fish could have reacted to it. Like for example, when it's raining, bass and other fish are gonna bite. Oh yeah, you can see it's like a texture. Bass and trout will bite so much harder in the rain. They'll bite like double the time in the rain. So that could add a lot of realism. Oh, it's like sand. We're gonna try to scoot here. There we go. Yeah, look at this. There's no way. In real life. Or in the Hunter, I meant to say. That's pretty cool, the boulder. Oh, you actually can see the desert. Way out there. That's that big lake in the desert. Look, there's a plane. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I have to get up here. I have to take a photo of this plane. Oh. Look at this. There we go. We got it. I don't know what side's more, probably this side. I'm gonna get a photo of it, but right here, this is gonna be the chance to take a photo of it. Yeah, I could do it like this. Get up here. Yep, okay. This is where they kind of lost a little bit of effort, because they really didn't. They probably thought that no one really hike up here, but see how these are floating rocks. See that? Yeah, they definitely lost a little bit of effort here, but that's reasonable. Yeah, because they didn't really think that anyone would take the time to walk all the way up here. We're gonna come over here to this peak. I haven't been posting lately because I've been so, yeah, see that? I've been so pressured with school. I've been having to study a lot for finals and whatnot. So let's see. It's pretty. Still see the desert over there. You can see the whole map. Oh, wow. Look at that mountain range. That one's not in the map. I know that for a fact. But that's a pretty mountain range all the way over there. Actually, oh my goodness, this is a pretty screenshot. Hold on. Let me get here. I wonder if I do, please, I want to do morning time. Please spawn me back where I was. Golden Ridge morning. Okay. I think the legendary fish is Goldstein. Yeah, that's Goldstein for Golden Ridge. We're almost here. We've been hiking for a long time. Here it is. Here's the tallest point right up here. There's the pheasant again. Must be just sitting there laying. Oh, look at that mountain. It's a tall one too. Oh look, you can see the little outpost. Right there's a good screenshot. Okay, you can see it shining. Okay, we're gonna go right here to this peak. because I want to be able to see the outpost in the big lake. There we go. Oh, okay, there's a glitch. Oh, I can see through the whole world. Okay. Somehow there's trees down there. And there's not trees near here. Okay, so you could see how they made the game pretty much. So, okay. They took a certain level. Yes, yeah. They took a certain level and then added a texture. And then they would shape it out probably with a shaper tool. And they probably had, that's how they made these mountains. They took a big old shaper. Because you see all those trees are together like that. So that means they have a tree maker, generator, something, or they place down like 6 or 8 trees at once or whatever, and then they could do it in like a different order, different shapes of trees, add a couple dead ones. You know what I mean? I almost guarantee there's gonna. Okay, here we go. I almost guarantee there's gonna be a plane. Ready? Look for a plane. Told you. Let me see what color the plane is. Let me look. Okay. It's got blue wings. I see it's one engine, and it's got writing on the tail. That's pretty cool looking. Going pretty quick. Let's see here. Let's try to get a photo. There's the pheasant again. Right here. Let's see. If I walk. I caught my first ever rainbow. I think. Wait. Yeah, I caught my first ever rainbow trout here. That lake. I'll revisit that little pond. Not lake. Sometime. I want to be able to see this outpost, but it's kind of a little difficult. There we go. Let me look at the little outpost. Yeah, I can see it. I can see the road too. I can see all the roads over there. I see little trees in the far distance. There's a lake on top of that mountain, so let's see what lake that could be. Okay, that's that lake. Man, that's far away. And then there's that big lake. I know which lake that is. There's the lake in between there. Let me see. Okay, that's more kind of like a river. Cutthroat trout. I remember catching them there. And then back over there is the desert. And then, yeah. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to end the stream here, guys. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Whoever was watching or whoever might see this. I will try to upload a little bit more full videos. And I hope you have a great day.